Hello. Welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade, and I'm so glad to have you here on our weekly collective reading. So we just finished another week, and we're going to be going into the week of September 22nd through September 28th. So today is September 22nd. So we'll do a collective reading, and then after the general collective reading, I will pull the cards for the 3 piles of energy that we can follow throughout the week, and then you can come back daily and receive a 3 to 5 minute daily read. But I will do the Sunday daily read at the end of the collective reading, so you'll have a chance to pick the pile. So let's get into it. We are really focusing on what are the 3 keys that we need to be conscious of to have an abundantly joyful week. So we have a tarot and an oracle card here. So let's look at the first key. So the first key, beautiful. So this is the High Priestess. So our first key is going to be about really tapping into our intuition as we move throughout the week. Getting still enough so that we can hear our inner voice and allow that inner voice to be our guide. Okay. And then your oracle card for the first key, faith. Beautiful. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Yes. Okay. So that is going to be for our first key. I feel like what this says to me is have faith in your intuition to be your guiding light during this week of September 22nd through the 28th. Have faith in your intuition to be your guiding light. Okay, that's key 1. So let's look at key 2. So key 2. Okay, so we've got the page of materials, but we've got it reversed. So one of the things about the page of materials, it's all about being of a student mindset, but also manifesting that which is within your own mind into taking form into the material world. Now, because this is reversed, it feels like there's a need to kind of take a look. You may have tried to make something come manifest into your world and have had struggled with doing that. Like it hasn't really been coming to fruition. Let's see what our oracle card is. Okay. So we've got sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So the guidance that I'm getting here for us in terms of our second key is about learning from past mistakes so that you can bring into form that which you're wanting to manifest into your world. This, I think, is in alignment with what we're saying with the intuition, but in a more practical way. It's like there's a need for you to make plans this week, practical plans about how to make your dreams come into fruition, okay? So the key thing that I'm seeing here is, sorry about that. So the key thing that I'm seeing here is for our key number 2, make time and space to learn from your mistakes, to plan and to learn, okay? So make time and space to learn from your mistakes and to plan and to learn so that you can manifest that which is that you want to bring into fruition in this week, okay? Moving forward with your dreams. Keep a student mindset. Keep a sense of curiosity, all right? So then our third key, we've got the 4 of emotions, the 4 of cups. Okay, so there's a real need here. Like whenever I see this card, it is about really not abandoning yourself, not abandoning your feelings or your emotions. So sometimes when this card comes up, it's like being in a space of apathy or feeling like you're sort of left out in the cold, like other people are going forward in a certain type of way. And there's a need for you to tap back into yourself, you know. So the oracle card, allowing, beautiful. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. So radical acceptance. So what I'm really getting here for our third key is to radically accept your own emotional world, whatever it is that you're feeling. Don't make yourself wrong. If you're having any feelings about something, accept your feelings so that you can make way for anything new to come to fruition. All right. So the three keys that I see for us in terms of this week and how we want to kind of navigate our week to have the most abundant joy that we can is, first, have faith in your intuition and listen to it. Take time to listen to it. Second key, make time and space to learn from your mistakes, which means tapping in, listening, taking guidance, and keeping a curious mindset. And then step 3, accepting your feelings so that you can make way for new things to come forward for you. All right? Beautiful. Have faith in your intuition. Make time and space for your dreams. Accept your feelings so that you can move forward. That's our general guidance. So we're gonna hop into looking at each of the key areas that we look at. So we'll look at career and work, health and wellness, love and connection, personal and spiritual growth, and then any hidden potential that we might not be thinking of to help guide us through a successful week. So let's get into it. I'm going to adjust these a little bit so that you can see. So these are going to be the 3 keys. I'll put these over here. Intuition, manifestation, and accepting our feelings. And let's look at career and work. So we've got beautiful, the 9 of Cups. So this may really be the week for your career and work, whatever it is that you're doing for work right now. The 9 of Cups is a wish come true coming from the divine, okay? So it's a beautiful card to have. Now, we also have boundaries here. So what I'm hearing and understanding is that for you, when in regards to career and work this week, there's going to be some opportunities for you to come to fruition, some things that you've really desired to have within your career and work. A sense of satisfaction, emotional satisfaction within your career and work. And one of your keys to being able to get that, to really hold on to that in this week, is to make sure that you are loving yourself enough to make and keep boundaries within that space. So within the realm of career and work, that means having boundaries with yourself and having boundaries with others. When I mean with yourself, not overworking, putting in the work that you're going to do, saying what you're going to do, doing what you're going to say, what you say, okay? Keeping promises to yourself. Today, I'm going to take a break. Do you take a break on that day? Make sure you do that, okay? Today, I'm going to get up and start early and get things done, and then I'll have time to play later. Make sure that you follow through on the commitments to yourself, as well as setting boundaries with others. No, I'm not going to continue to work, overtime or whatever it may be when it comes to career and work, okay? Getting very, very clear about what it is that will bring you joy this week and allowing yourself to make those choices and keeping the boundaries. Okay, so that's for career and work, but that looks like it's going to be a fantastic week in career and work. I'd love to hear from you in terms of any wishes that may come true within your career and work realm. Now, with regards to health and wellness, let's take a look. So you've got the devil, okay? The devil. And whenever I see this card, and strength, lovely. Whenever I see this card, and particularly this new deck that I have here, the Good Karma deck, I believe it is. Yep, Good Karma deck. The devil card is really, what I hear is thou art loose. So one of the things that you need to be mindful with regards to your health and wellness is any overindulgences that you are doing, okay? This card can often speak of addictions of some kind, whether that be overworking, whether that be food, alcohol, drugs, relationships, whatever it is that causes you to disrupt the balance within your life, okay? And this strength card is really talking about you tapping into your inner strength and letting that gentle strength that you have within yourself to guide you with regards to your health and wellness. And in this particular week, I would suggest that you keep your focus on making sure that you're finding balance. Step away from your fears. If there's something that you've been feeling like, you know what, I really need help with this. I need a counselor, or I need a trainer, or I need a dietitian, or whatever it may be. Move past whatever fear you have and take a step. Take action in the direction of having optimum health and wellness for yourself in this week. Do not allow yourself to get in the space of feeling like you're trapped, as if like, oh, I've always done it this way, or I've always done this. This is a pattern. I can't break it. It is what it is. Trust and know that you have the inner strength to do whatever it is that is going to bring you the most abundant joy. That is your divine birthright. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for your health and wellness. Take a chance. Face your fears. Move forward. All right. Now, with regards to love and connection, let's see what you've got. Beautiful. So we have the Lover's card. Now remember, the Lover's card also represents a choice. Now it's interesting because they've got the Lover's card combined with the Change card. Okay. So, and the Change card is going to be an indication that there is going to be some kind of change, right? Some kind of disruption that may occur within regards to your love and connection. Okay. So within your love and connection, there may be some change that occurs. But the Lover's card is really about heart-centered connections. So understand that when I talk about love and connections, it can be a loving relationship. I mean, obviously we're talking about love and connection, but it also can be any other heart-centered connections you have in your life, depending on what your status is right now, whether or not you're single or in a current relationship or somewhere in the middle of all of that. Whatever your connections may be, this is what this is referring to. So this is letting me know that there may be some kind of upheaval, some conversation that needs to be had with regards to your love and connection. And there may be a need for you in this week to make a heart-centered choice. Now, that can mean many things because this is a change. It could be that you're walking away from a situation, but you could also be embracing a situation much more deeply. You may be considering how you need to walk in the space and taking space and time for yourself to really love on yourself deeply, maybe focus on your health and wellness or something like that. All right. So just be mindful that in this week, there may be a choice that needs to be made. And when you make this choice, I encourage you to make the choice based on your heart. Okay. Based on your heart energy. Now, let's talk about personal growth and spiritual growth. And you've got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, people say in the tarot, this is the heartbreak card, right? There's no other way to say it. Like she's got three swords that are going into her heart. But the deep thing about the Three of Swords is that once you are aware that your heart has been broken, the healing begins. So it begins right at that point, right? So you may be in the process of doing some healing because we're talking about personal growth and spiritual growth. And this is beautiful because you've got listen. So there's this guidance here for you to be able to take a step back this week to really think about what is going on with you internally within your heart. What do you need to heal? What do you need to grieve, love? And what do you need to be able to let go? This beautiful bird here, it's almost like spirit is literally like right there in her space, ready to whisper to her and give her the guidance that she needs to be able to move forward. But what's critical for her to do is to listen. Listen to your own inner wisdom. Listen to your guidance from your higher power, divine, or however you see it, so that you can begin to do the healing work on whatever issue it is. Now, if this heartbreak, understand that heartbreak can come from a lot of different sources, y'all. It's not just within a one-on-one relationship, right? Heartbreak can also come from friends. It can come from family. It can come from your job, because it's all about our heart is broken when we put our heart into something and then our needs do not get met, or in some way we are disappointed or betrayed. Okay. And so that is going to cause a heartbreak. So whatever it is that you're healing from, the guidance for you in this week is to listen, tap in, be still, and listen. All right. Now, hidden potential? What's something that you may not be aware of that may be able to support you to have a abundantly joyful week? The Fool. I love that. So there's this, the Fool energy is just this like, kind of free spirited energy of taking a risk, jumping full force into something, allowing the universe to catch you, having kind of that open flowing energy of like, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna let the change happen. I'm gonna go with the flow, right? And do it with a sense of like almost childhood wonder and abandon, right? This is like a secret weapon for you during this week, is this sense of being able to kind of let things go and go with the flow and be in your joy, be in your childlike wonder. The additional guidance you have is love. So as a hidden potential, there's a love. Now, this love card is really talking about reminding us that love is such a powerful opportunity when we are in relationship with others. However it is that we love, whatever type of relationship that it is, there are opportunities for growth, right? There are opportunities to see oneself deeper than you currently do and to expand your capacity for being a channel of love and light, okay? So the hidden potential for you this week is, one, to open your heart fully and embrace each day with this sense of love and a sense of childhood abandon, a sense of trusting the free falling energy of the universe, jumping headfirst, taking a risk, enjoying each moment with a sense of glee is what I'm getting. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for you all for this general read for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you the 3 piles that you can choose from, and we will do the daily read for Sunday. And then those piles you can continue to come back to during the week, and I will give you a quick reading for each day for those energies. All right, let's check it out. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you're hearing, and I will see you soon. Hang on for the reads. Hello, welcome back. So now we are going to jump into what are the energies or the piles for the week and your daily read for Sunday. All right, so this is Sunday, September 22nd. Let's check it out. All right, so for pile number 1, the energy that you would be following through the week, if you so choose, the Nightingale. Beautiful. The Nightingale. Pile number 2, the week that you would be following throughout the week would be the Sea Serpent. Okay, Sea Serpent. And then pile number 3, you have the Cheetah. The Cheetah. Fast moving cheetah. Okay, so those are going to be your piles. Pile 1, Nightingale. Pile 2, Sea Serpent. Pile 3, Cheetah. And so choose which one you feel so called to, and then we'll get into your reading. I'll see you in there. Timestamps are in the description. Hey, pile 1. So what drew you into today's daily read for Sunday, September 22nd, was the Nightingale, and that is the energy that we're going to be rocking with throughout this week. And so the Nightingale, I want to talk a little bit about the Nightingale. One of the things about the Nightingale, it's a little brown bird, but it has the most beautiful song. And so a lot of the energy of the Nightingale is about communication. It's about using your voice, being fearless with your voice, allowing it to flow freely, speaking, communicating, singing your own unique song. The song of the Nightingale is otherworldly, okay? So even though it's a very simple bird, almost unnoticeable, the sound of the actual song is almost like poetry, right? the Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. But I also think of the voices like when we speak, it also can be a type of song. So it reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. So the nightingale indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. So is there something that you need to say, y'all? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out, okay? So it's about speaking freely and letting your song be sung. During this week, find the times to reconnect to music and allow yourself to sing freely, even if it's in the shower, right? Just let your voice out. You have a voice for a reason. You're meant to use it, okay? So that's what we have first in terms of the nightingale, and we'll continue to rock with this energy throughout the week. But let's look at your Sunday, okay? So I pulled 2 tea leaves. We've got news is on the way and danger, especially in money matters. So on this Sunday, be particularly conscious of how it is that you're spending your money and what it is you're doing. Maybe a day to kind of lay low, if you will. But there may also, it's interesting, you've got this bird flying and the nightingale, right? News is on the way, and the nightingale is all about speaking, your truth, singing your own song. So there may be some news that's coming in from others as well. So in terms of what's going on the surface, I pulled what's on the surface and then what may be hidden from you. And what's on the surface, you've got the 6 of Cups, okay? The 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, right? Looking back at the past, reflecting on the past. It also has a sense of charity about it, about the sense of giving, and also sort of forgiving, if you will, the past. So there may be some news that's coming into you from the past. So just be mindful. The money matter piece is what I'm hearing and understanding is that just is about you being conscious of not overspending, not overindulging, because there may be some things that come up during the week in which you need to be mindful of with regards to money. So just making sure that you're not overindulging immediately right now. Now, what's going on underneath the surface? So you've got the High Priestess. Remember, our High Priestess came up in the general reading. In the general reading, one of the first key was have faith in your intuition. So underneath the surface for you, as you're going through, if some things come up for you during this day around your past, reminiscing about your past, or it could be about your family, take notice of what comes up for you because your intuition may be showing you something. Think about the time around whatever the issue is that came up. Was there a lesson that you learned there? Was there something that you need to carry moving forward that showed up in that memory that you had? Oftentimes, the way that memory can show up for us is also as another tool within our intuition to help us to be able to move forward. It gives us guidance, clues, ideas about how to address a current situation that we might not yet have thought of. And because this is going on underneath the surface, I feel like for you all, something from the past may show up for you as a key into how to deal with something that you're dealing with right now in the present. All right. Now, I also pulled a self-care card because it's Sunday and I thought it would be a good day for everybody to do something with self-care. So let's see what you have. Use your hands. So oftentimes, we get so, especially in our digital world, we're using our hands to click on our phone. But this card is really asking you to get your hands in a garden or plant something or build something, or, if you like electronics, put something together, fidget with something, mold something, carve something, sculpt something, write, okay? But do something with your hands. That is something that helps us to get in contact with another piece of our brain and helps to open up new vessels of ideas, new ways of just being. It just allows us to reflect in a different way. And also is a great way to problem solve, actually, if you will. Like if you're ruminating or something or thinking about something, if you can do something with your hands, it'll just allows your brain to focus on something else, and it allows that other piece to continue to work its way through and give you guidance that you might not have expected. So use your hands today, y'all. And then the guidance from the divine, mimicry. Now this is an interesting card. This crow is making a sound that has convinced this dog that it is its owner rather than a crow. So he's just sitting there kind of looking at it. And the guidance for you is to make sure that there is not someone that is trying to pass themselves off as something other than themselves, all right, to gain your favor or attention. So you may ask yourself if the individual is showing you their authentic self or simply pretending to be something you find more attractive. And how do you know? You tap into your intuition with this High Priestess card. We typically know when something is showing up as real or not real, right? If we truly listen, oftentimes we don't want to believe what we know to be true, but this is guidance to pay attention to what you know to be true. This card can also call for an understanding that there are times when we need to, as you say, fake it till you make it, okay? Project a persona that is not our own to get our foot in the door. But the thing about that is if you need to do that in your situation, be cautious. Because it's never a good idea to be your inauthentic self, because someone is listening and the truth always comes out. But sometimes there are times when we do need to fake it till we make it. So that's the guidance for you all on this Sunday. I hope this is helpful to you or resonates with you in some way. Enjoy your day. Listen to your intuition. Do something with your hands. And I will see you soon. All right? Go ahead and click that button. That thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you next time. The Nightingale Pile will be our Pile 1 throughout the week. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your Sunday daily read. All right, so if you chose the Sea Serpent, then this is going to be your pile, and you can certainly follow this energy throughout the week for the daily 5-minute reads. All right, or you can choose any of the other ones during the week, but if you choose. Now, the Sea Serpent is interesting because in the animal spirit oracle, obviously there are a bunch of animals, and then one section is what they call spirit. So these animals are mystical or just energies of some kind that we are working with. And so the Sea Serpent is that. It is about healing emotional wounds, expressing your desires, okay? It's beautiful the way this card is because it's almost like there's an eye. You can see that in the center of that. And the Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. So the essence of this card is that we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we most desire. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other areas it floods. So there can be an imbalance there. So our emotional lives look like the Sea Serpent loves us just the same, no matter what our emotional lives look like. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. So it's another element of a beautiful, watery, mothering element, divine element that we're going to be walking with this week. But it's also about sort of healing and being on a path of healing. And those of us who've been on a path of healing know that those waters, they kind of come and go. They can be turbulent at times, and then very smooth flowing at times. So we'll see what it looks like as we maneuver through this week. Now I pulled some tea leaves for you all. So this is for Sunday. So we're looking at Sunday. You've got beware of self-delusion, frying pan, trouble, and accusations. Okay, so as we're talking about like being on this healing journey, it's really important that you're always looking at yourself in the most honest way. And I just got the image when I saw this of someone looking in the mirror, and then in looking in the mirror, not really seeing all of their beauty, all of their truth, all of their light, but seeing something that they don't like and being kind of caught in that cycle. So one of the first thing I want to say is that when we talk about being in self-delusion, make sure that you are seeing all of your beauty. It's easy for us to see our flaws and to see the things that maybe we don't like about ourselves. But I invite you this week to really focus on, and particularly today, Sunday, to focus on what do you see about yourself? What do you know about yourself that you truly adore and love on? Now, in terms of what's going on the surface, we've got the Fool. Okay, so this energy showed up in our general reading as well. I believe it showed up under hidden potential in terms of how we need to move throughout the week. This idea of moving with a sense of abandon, going ahead and taking a risk. So on this Sunday, there's this sense of like letting yourself being free flowing into your life, into your day, right? Trusting and knowing that the universe will catch you. Okay. Now, what's going on underneath the surface that you may not be aware of? Four of Swords. So part of what happens, the Four of Swords is about restoration, needing to have a deep rest, and in particular, needing to rest your heart. When we push ourselves to the limit and we do not take time to rest, to simply pause and get that deep soul rest that we need, some of the other conflicts around us become elevated. If you've ever had the experience of not being able to sleep all night, right? And then the next day, having to function in your day without having any sleep at all, right? The world begins to look a little bit different. And it's easy to sort of be in a bit of delusion around what is happening because you have not rested. So if you take that out to be like the kind of deep restoration soul rest that the Four of Swords is taking, it's like you're not getting enough rest for a longer period of time, like throughout your week, throughout your month. And you've come to a point where you really have to give yourself a deep pause. It's more than just getting that good night's sleep. It's also like just taking that time to be still with yourself, to allow your mind to be still so that you can continue to heal your heart, okay? And particularly if you've been going through something where there has been trouble, accusations, or conflict of any type, or any heartbreak. So it's important for you on this Sunday to take a rest. And when I say rest, I don't just mean lying down. I mean rest your mind, rest your spirit, rest your soul. All right. Now, I also pulled a card for self-care, because everybody should take self-care on Sunday. And for you all, it says hydrate. You know, also when we are resting, like none of us drink as much water as we need to drink. Like you're supposed to drink, I forget what it is exactly, like 20% of your body weight, I think, daily. But I know for sure that everybody needs to be drinking like at least 8 glasses of water a day, at least. And so make a concerted effort to drink your water. It makes you think better. It makes you more clear-headed. Get that water in, you know, just drink water before you drink anything else. Like just say to yourself, okay, I'm going to drink a full glass of water. And then if I want something else, I can have it, right? So that you can begin to really hydrate. It will really help you with this sense of restoration and rest that you need. And finally, on this Sunday, adventure is the guidance. So this is saying that adventure awaits for you. And it's interesting that you've got that along with the Fool card, because the Fool card is that sense of taking carefree adventure, abandon on your journey. And the adventure card within the Tarot deck is about spirit also saying it's time for you to look for a new world outside of your current world, whatever that may be in your community. It is, you know, the opportunity for you to let go of expectations and go with the flow. You know, it is your call to enjoy the experience of from a place of wonder and excitement. Whatever is coming new, accept the new, do something a little bit different, take a chance, take a risk, and enjoy. All right, that's what I got for you all on this Sunday, and I will see you during the week. I hope you have a joyfully abundant day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. Share, drop me a comment, let me know what resonates, and I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You chose the cheetah, the mighty, fast cheetah. The cheetah represents movement, like moving, right? He is like, I believe he's one of the fastest mammals that there is in the world, he or she. But it sort of represents, and this depiction of the cheetah here has this kind of bright circular sun-like energy behind him, because the thought is that the cheetah is a solar force, an energy, a masculine energy, right? And an energy that the sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside the great being, okay, and expands outward to brighten the universe. So the energy that we're talking about here is this sort of internal burst of fire and energy that moves things forward with a very rapid pace, okay? It is about purpose and passion, and it moves the purpose and passion of the cheetah moves it forward in a very swift manner, okay, to be able to connect with achievement and success. So this is a very powerful, strong energy in terms of pushing forward, moving things forward, trusting in yourself, boundless energy, able to achieve anything, okay? So this is what the energy is of the cheetah, a great way to kind of reconnect with your purpose, right? It's letting your purpose drive you forward is kind of the essence of the cheetah. So we're going to be rocking with this energy throughout the week. So let's see what it comes up for you. If you're in a space where you're feeling like you're not feeling connected to your purpose, then this is certainly an energy to kind of allow yourself to, like, you know, contemplate on this idea of how the cheetah moves with a sense of focus and purpose and straight to the task. I mean, if you ever watch, if you get an opportunity this week to like check out, you know, Google like a cheetah in running or whatever it is, but to watch that massive beast move forward with such speed and precision is a beautiful thing. So check it out. I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but it might be something that you need to see. So go take a look. Now, I pulled some tea leaves for everybody. So your tea leaves for this Sunday. So this is your daily read for Sunday, September 22nd. And you have temporary problems, clouds. I'm always happy when it's clouds and temporary problems. It's sort of letting us know that they're sort of fleeting, right? And you can just let them pass. Let them pass. And then you've got camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So you may have some temporary things that are coming up for you, but you just need to keep moving forward and those things will be resolved, all right, on this Sunday. So in terms of what's on the surface, what's kind of going on around you, you've got the Devil card. And the first thing that comes to me when I turn this over in this particular pile is fear. That what may be coming up for you right now is a sense of fear. And you may not even be aware of the fact that it is fear that is driving your actions during the day. So I want to invite you to take a moment to slow down. Oftentimes when we overindulge, whether it be in addictions or just in our own negative thinking or whatever it may be, that is coming from a root place of fear. So I would invite you on this Sunday to just get really clear with yourself about what it is that you may be afraid of. Sometimes we are afraid of things that don't seem 100% logical. Like we are afraid of success. We are afraid of being loved deeply. We are afraid of abundance, right? We're afraid of joy, having too much joy. What are we going to do with it, right? So there's a lot of things that we can be afraid of that are not just the typical things that everybody, would think, oh yeah, well, I'm afraid of not having enough. I'm afraid of, all of that is true as well. But I would invite you to get honest about what it is that you are afraid of and what you might be doing to cover that fear and to be able to look at it full force, straight on, and make decisions that help you to move forward in some way. So that's what I'm getting for you all on this Sunday. Now, what may be going on underneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of? It's the Queen of Cups. So this energy is about balancing your emotional internal world. So what's going on for you all is that you're probably seeking balance, which may be why I went on that tangent on fear, is that that's an opportunity for you to take a look at what may be driving you emotionally, because fear often can drive us emotionally. And sometimes we're conscious of it and sometimes we're not. And so being able to take a step back and say, hey, what am I really afraid of here? Getting really clear about that will help you to find more balance in your emotional world and allow this beautiful Queen of Cups energy that is highly emotionally intelligent and able to navigate her own emotions, as well as the empathic emotions that she picks up from other people around her. So she's able to clearly navigate the waters of her world, the emotional currents of her world, all right? And so this is going on underneath the surface for you. And so it's an opportunity for you to meld these two things. Understand that you have choices. You are not chained like the devil likes to make us believe. You are actually free to make the choices that are going to bring you more balance and emotional stability in your life. All right. Now, I did pull a self-care card for everybody on this Sunday. And your self-care card is look for fairies. I love this. So what this card is really saying is like, look for the magic in your life. Look for the joy. When I think of fairies, I think of like laughter and playfulness and mischief, right? And so there's a sense of like, what is magical in your life, and allow yourself to have the freedom, if you will, of a fairy. The freedom to be in your joy, to be in your laughter, to be in your mischief, Find the magic in your world. It is all around you, I promise. So spend some time looking for it. Look for your fairies, okay? Look for your fairies. They will show themselves to you when you look for them and ask for them. So I hope you have a very joyful and fun day with that. And the guidance from the divine, curiosity. And this is another way to find your magic, right? So the crow here, there's an open door, and that open door means an adventure into a space he has not gone into before. And so you are invited as well to look at your life with a sense of curiosity. It is an excellent time to consider what treasures, what gems you can find when you are brave enough to explore. Curiosity asks you to open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. Okay? Go beyond the surface. Possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing. However, you need to get curious. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. Okay? It's amazing how we forget to ask questions, how we forget to be curious as we get older. Kids have that sense of curiosity about everything. Get that mindset of like everything around you. Look at it with new eyes. I think it'll give you a joyfully abundant day. So thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. Come back, see me again. Share the video, drop me a comment, any of the above. And I hope you enjoy your week, enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye.